Hey everybody!
Hello!
Hi guys.
This is MaJeliv with the Vasquez family. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jemmy.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Joshua.
And today we are going to be reacting to the official trailer of a movie called Dr. Doctor. Now, the creators of this movie reached out to us. We're doing something a little different today, something new that we haven't done before, which is checking out this indie film that's coming out very soon.
Yeah.
And we're very interested, mainly because the main star of this movie is Stevan Lee, who we are big fans of. His funny skits, funny shorts on YouTube. Yeah, like, what was it, Emotional Damage?
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
It's great, a lot of fun. Just a little side note too, our dad is currently a little bit under the weather. He's getting over a cough, so his voice, I know, right, kind of fits the theme of
Maybe
this.
this doctor can help us.
He needs a doctor.
Yes, he's getting over something, so he can't talk as much as he usually does. Because he's, again, kind of lost his voice there. But just some insight about the film. Again, we are not getting paid to do this. This is not something that they told us to do. Like, they're paying us to do. We just genuinely are interested in this creative project. So a little bit of insight of the plot before we jump in. It's a dark comedy about a hypochondriac who gets mistaken for a doctor, only to accidentally become better than the real ones. It's supposed to be fun, chaotic, and full of laugh-out-loud moments with this twist. So it does sound like an ironic twist there with a hypochondriac, which, if those of you don't know, has like health anxiety, is terrified of getting sick, of not being healthy. So anyway, we'll jump on in and then give our thoughts after on this trailer. But thank you for joining us. Here we go. Let's watch.
Doc, I think I have acute vertigo from that tumble I took.
Noted.
What about my arm? Like, this feels like the epicenter of a 7.0 earthquake here. This lump in my throat.
That's your Adam's apple.
I wish I could hug you,
I need you to clear my schedule right away.
Where are you going? I need an ambulance, like now.
Oh my goodness.
We need a doctor immediately. Why don't we just take him to a hospital? We take him to a hospital. He's gonna have cops swarming in.
Considering your situation, he may be the only hope you got. Right, Doc?
I have done.
We have a hostage situation. I'm gonna need backup.
Go, bro! On this floor, are you serious? Do you know how much bacteria reside here?
Peace to the test.
Oh my gosh. What is he doing?
Albeit a bit crispy around the edges. Sorry for the
Oh
delay.
my-
Are you ready for your appointment?
Imposter! What's happening here?
You are suffering from paranoid delusions.
See? Classic signs of dementia.
Oh my gosh.
It's my clinic, and I demand to know what is going on in there immediately.
You're sure you don't put it in her heart?
No, this is not a Tarantino movie.
Oh my goodness.
What is wrong with her?
What did the doctor say?
We're gonna be on right now.
You do. It's not actually a doctor.
I'm just trying to facilitate the doctor's job.
Oh, how's that working out for you?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. There's so
Yeah,
much
that looks
happening.
like it's gonna be wild.
chaotic.
A lot of fun, but yeah, wild.
Yeah.
What
Wild
a
is
genius
great
concept,
word.
too.
It is. It is a very genius concept. The whole twist on that, and it seems like a lot of fun. I mean, I'm sure that it's a dark comedy, so I mean, clearly, putting an iron on a wound that bad.
Well, you gotta close it up somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Especially when you don't know how.
Yeah.
Like, this is hot. This will probably do the job.
Yeah, wow.
I'd be very curious to
Really
see
fun.
Steven He's like, the physical comedy. There definitely seems to be a lot of that.
And it doesn't seem like he has like all this knowledge. Like you would think, okay, if someone is a, highly intellectual person who can kind of pretend to be a doctor, that's one thing. But he has like this exaggerated like paranoia about all things medicine. So it's almost like a really cool twist in that sense too, because he exaggerates everything, but also he's very clumsy about things and doesn't know. So he's paranoid about, germs and all of that, but then he has no clue how to really do healthy things, for his patients. So it's, I don't know, it's really cool.
There's
It's a cool
there's
concept.
experts out there that know the dangers and the facts about bacteria and germs and all of that. but they still put up with it every day, and they're out in the field doing the work,
Right.
and it's hard to do. I could imagine it's super hard to do. So to have, some people who oftentimes I could say that I've been a bit like this, where it's a bit like you're coughing and you're saying that you have something in your throat. Are you okay?
Yes, Dad coughs.
Right.
That.
Right. I've come a long way. The pandemic has affected us all. But essentially the combination, like my mom was saying, this perfect imperfect situation where someone that's very paranoid gets thrown into the lion's den of germs and having to deal with real world problems, of course in a very hyperbolized way. It's a clever
It even seems like
concept,
against his
and-
will, and like he's like forced to have to do that work.
Right, and he's very, very human. So it's interesting to see this this very it's playful. It seems like there's a lot of just, again, it's a comedy. So there's a lot of things that are heightened, a lot of situations that are perfect and in their just the awkwardness of the situations. But it definitely looks like something that'd be fascinating to check out.
Yeah, fascinating and yeah, a lot of fun. It definitely seems funny and obviously a lot of new faces, and we're curious about it. We definitely want to check it out. I'd be curious to see what the full scope is, the full story, and what potentially is there for the main character.
Also
like
the
why he's so afraid, why he's a hypochondriac, and the relationship with, I think it was his mom, and then there's other people in there too. So
Yeah, it has a great potential to be a good balance of comedy where it's not crazy over the top, even though the plot seems insane as well.
bombastic.
Like
yeah.
pretty, like it's a lot's gonna happen. But I think that's one thing too that we all admire about Steven He's type of comedy, which it seems to kind of encompass in this whole movie, is there's still a slight groundedness to it, but it's so grounded it almost makes you laugh because of how serious he's it's being taken. And then there's obviously just so many different angles that could offer so many entertaining moments and just a fun ride. I'm very, very fascinated.
And there's an indication that there's a greater theme at work. He's someone who's a champion warrior, as in like, I'm always worried. Sorry, it's hard to tell what I'm saying.
Worrier.
Worry.
Yeah.
Not warrior. I heard warrior.
Yes,
so
right.
worrier. Yeah.
Worrier.
There we go. And I loved how the little tagline is "Courage is the cure," because as you can tell, that is the word.
Oh wow, that's true.
So I loved that there's a indication, an invitation, I would say, of what the theme is of this film, and that's exciting. If you are here often, that's what we're about. We love really powerful, impactful themes, and that is the end of my speaking.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Please preserve the voice.
Yes.
But we agree. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of potential there. It looks like a lot of fun for sure. So definitely let us know in the comments what you thought of this trailer, if you've heard of this movie. Steven He, you might have seen his skits on YouTube.
Yeah.
Definitely let us know what you think of Steven He. Which shorts of his are your favorite, if you have any. And we definitely love to hear what you have to think, as always, in the comments. And if you guys want to find out more info about this film, you guys will leave some links and info in the description if you guys want to read a little bit more about the production company, the people behind this film, and then Steven He, all of that. And I believe we have there's a little link where you can pre-order to make sure you don't miss the release, which is very soon. So stay tuned for that. It's just always great, I think, and inspiring to see, again, creators just make content, creative stories,
Very
especially in a time like
Yes.
this when it's a little bit creatively
find
bankrupt. It's hard to
comedies,
find.
so you gotta just try. You just
Gotta do your
something.
best.
Gotta do it.
Yeah.
Do your best. So
Just do it.
it's great, man. Love to see it. And yeah, guys, besides that, thank you for joining us today. Go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.